from a divided family.
My goal was to return to my village, settle down, and teach small children there.
The Harvard Project on the Soviet Social System includes a collection of several hundred interviews with former Soviet citizens conducted by American researchers in the early 1950s. This unique archive offers a glimpse into the life history of these men and women, as well as the social science frameworks used by Harvard scholars in the mid-20th century.
The interviewees were mostly in the displaced persons camps in around the Munich area, some were in Austria. Some interviews were also done in New York as kind of a control group. And these interviewees we tend to group them under the category of refugees. They were all Soviet citizens, but outside of the Soviet zone of control. And they included former POWs, a group of laborers called Ostarbeiters, and also the Nazi collaborators, or so-called Vlasovites, who had fought under General Vlasov alongside the Nazis.
My father, who lived on that estate, married an originally peasant woman, but this step caused a lot of opposition on the side of his mother. I was born at that time, and my first years were spent feeling that there were two opposite camps.
The interviewees for the project were given anonymity because I think they figured that would guarantee greater candor. There was a system, a double-blind system, where the interviewers were not supposed to know the names of the interviewees, and indeed it's impossible to verify their identities now, looking back. The assumption was that they would be much more open and candid if they knew there was no way that what they said could be traced back to any relatives, any family members still in the USSR, and would know that those people wouldn't have been subject to any reprisals.
The February Revolution was at the time of my examination. Then came October. We all cried because they took away the best teacher whom we loved very much. I was educated in the spirit that if you don't like something, you must say so. I got up on a table and created a revolt.
What is really unique is to have this, the Soviet Union was not a country where they were interested in objective statistical opinion surveys of the population. They were much more interested in telling the population what to think. So in that sense, it really is unique in that it is a considerable sample of people and asking them a lot of questions about their lives. That's what makes it unique in one respect, especially for this particular period of Soviet history.
Housed in Harvard's Fung and Widener libraries, from 2005 to 2007 the interviews were digitized, and the collection can now be accessed and searched from anywhere in the world.